Steve Bowers and
Cassandra Fuller.
welcoming you to 6 in the City. We're going to take a break next week, 4th of July.
Yes, we are.
So we got 2 weeks running here, so we got a lot of information coming up.
We do. We got a full studio this
Yeah, we do.
afternoon. So we're going to be
everybody.
talking with Dr. Dexter Davis
We are.
and Don McCory because the JMC AACC Celebrity Golf Classic, I got that right, did you know?
I
It's
noticed that.
coming up September the 12th. Now, I know we're just in June, but
That's right.
September the 12th will be here
Well,
before
we got
you
some
know it.
sponsorships and some teams to get organized.
We do. We got teams to get filled, so we.
It's not your everyday golf tournament
That's
here.
right. And
Yeah,
then
Too
we're
Tall
going to.
Jones going to be here for that.
Yes, he is. And then we're going to talk to Denise Walton. She is with RIFA because Construction is right around the corner.
That's right,
It's
that's
in
coming up.
September as well, so lots of things going on. She's going to tell you how to get tickets, who's going to be here, and how you need to go to that event. And then we're going to talk to Dinah Harris. She's the director of the Jackson-Madison County Library, and Jennifer Kilburn. She's with Children's Services there at the library, because they got a whole list of stuff going on. So Dinah could probably fill up like the whole hour
she
with
could.
library
Yeah.
stuff. And she's got some good numbers from the library,
She's
too.
had a big wedding anniversary, too. I know.
Yes, she did. Angie is with us. She has a unique business called 3-in-1 Yoga. We're going to find out about that.
Yeah.
Chief Eric Turner and Brian Kemp are here with the Madison County Fire Department because it's time
For the July 4th fireworks.
Yes, the Firefighters Freedom Festival is back. Author Omarion Harris is going to be with us, and his mom, Ebony. Because he is just
brand new
written a
book.
book. It's called Omarion's Friends, My Favorite Animal.
Okay.
And he is actually the youngest writer in Madison County.
Okay. All right.
And then our music today
Yes,
is
the Band of Jones.
Band of
They got a
Jones.
brand new album out. We're glad to have them with us. So it's all coming up on this 6 in the City.
Hi, I'm here to ask the people of Jackson to be a part of a groundbreaking program, 4 Minute City.
Every minute you don't get help after a sudden cardiac arrest, your chance of survival decreases by 10%.
That's why Friends of Heart and the Jackson Fire Department have created a care team.
A group of everyday citizens trained, equipped, and ready to save lives in our community.
Please call this number or visit our website.
Together, we can save lives.
Experience something new with View It Video on Demand. Now you can preview and rent movies with your remote. Press the TiVo button to go to the home screen. Select View It on Demand to get started. Browse new movie releases and events. Select what you want to watch, then rent. There's even free stuff. You'll find karaoke songs, fun screensavers for your TV, videos for the kids, and more. Experience more with TiVo and View It Video on Demand.
When I first saw Turtle, my heart was full. Now anything but lonely.
We have this deep connection, this heart connection.
He just wants to be close to you and part of your life.
Every day with Turtle is a perfect day.
When I'm holding her, it makes me feel calmer.
I think everything he does shows how much he loves us.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a little bit of a lot of things.
But they're all pure love.
Love.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. We're getting ready to play golf in September.
That's right.
It'll be a good thing because it'll be cooler
You think?
this week. Yeah. You know, set
It's
that air conditioner
September.
wherever you want to, but 78 will help. this week won't help you. It'll help keep the power supply going
That's
this
right.
week, right? Dr. Dexter Davis is with us, and Don McCory, who now is the executive director of the African American Chamber of Commerce. Isn't that right?
That is right.
No longer interim.
And we owe all that to you.
You know,
I got so much ribbing by the last time I was here.
It was his appearances on here that put him over
but put him over the
I
top.
bet
Yeah,
so.
that was it. So we need to
That
get
seems
rid of
to
that.
happen a lot.
You've been interim for like 19 years. Let's give the man this job here. You know, it's good to have you with us. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's good to
by the
see
way.
you both.
So we're going to play golf now, September the 12th. So
Yes.
So what we need to know about the tournament?
We are in our 12th season.
Okay.
And this is a golf tournament that is a fundraiser for our Follow Me Into Business program, which is a program that does workshops and mentoringships for youth here in the city. And we are so thrilled that this year we have Ed Too Tall Jones returning to join us this year.
fantastic. Okay.
We've got a great team of people that have already signed up and more to come.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So we need sponsors, right?
We do need sponsors. I'm proud to say that the Jackson Energy Authority and Portfolio Recovery Associates are our title sponsors for this event. But yes, there are plenty of other sponsorships that are available and teams to play as well.
So how do we get a team in or become a sponsor?
Well, there's
you got whole sponsorships as well.
Yeah, we have whole sponsorships. The putting, we had a putting contest, but Cadence Bank has already taken that spot.
Okay.
We've got cart sponsors, we've got water sponsors, we've got several hole-in-one sponsors to choose from.
Okay.
You can go to our website, which is jmcAACC.org. I know it's a very long name, the Jackson-Madison County African American Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
And you can download the registration forms. Excuse me, you can download the registration forms there.
Okay.
The other option, of course, is to give us a call, 731-424-2030.
Okay. All right, got it going on.
Is there going to be a ball drop this year?
There will be a ball drop this year. If it's not a ball drop, it's a ball drawing.
Drawing, okay.
One of the two. We have difficulty getting that cherry picker in.
You know, I don't know why.
Something about heights.
Yes.
All that stuff, yeah. Crew and everything else, yeah.
Don's afraid of heights.
Oh, okay, well, no, I don't blame him.
That's very true.
We can draw it out. Well, Dr. Dexter Davis is with us, and he is also with the University of Tennessee at Martin. So your students come up here, your sports students, and they work this.
Yes, so we're involved I'm on the planning committee. I put students to work. One of the things about our program at UTM is we get our students out of the classroom and into actually doing something in the sports industry. And so, gosh, what was it, 7 or 8 years ago, Charlie Deal, many of you out there know Charlie. Charlie Deal said, hey, I got this idea. Why don't you ride to Jackson with me? And on the way to Jackson, he informed me what we were doing. And we've been involved ever since.
Okay.
And it's an awesome opportunity for our kids to see grassroots sport management at work.
Right. Now, how many kids do you usually have go?
Somewhere between 10 and 15.
Right. Okay.
It's part of a class. I teach a class in facility and event management, and that's their first big project in the class.
Because you send students to the Super Bowl and a lot of other things.
Oh, so yeah, we have an incredible portfolio, and it's expanding. So Don won't tell this story, so I have to tell this story. I drove in from Nashville on Saturday for the evening with the pros at Lane with the African American Chamber of Commerce to help recruit some football players, because we had students at NASCAR working the NASCAR event. And in August, we're going to Williamsport, Pennsylvania to help with the Little League World Series.
Oh, wow. They're just getting a broad range of things to do.
You know, the Super Bowl is the big one. Everybody wants to know about Super Bowl, but we have lots of other things as well.
It's a great program. If people want to know more about the program, how do they find out?
Email me at ddavis, the number 78, @utm.edu.
Okay, there you go.
Or get on our website and search Super Bowl.
Okay.
And you'll get the stories.
Well, our friend Charlie is on the short list, I understand, to be chancellor, so we hope he makes it up there. That decision's already been made.
Last candidate interview is today. I actually skipped it so I could be on your show.
All right. Well,
nice.
Okay, well, that's good.
And Don, if people want to know more about the tournament or the
website is available, or give me a call. Again, the number is 731-424-2030. We're located here in downtown Jackson.
Thanks so much for you.
The Follow Me Into Business Celebrity Golf Tournament coming up with Ed Too Tall Jones and a lot of other people.
And Steve Bowers, it will be our MC.
Okay, well, we're pleased to be there. It's good to see you guys.
Good seeing you.
Congratulations on all the work, and glad to have you with us. We're going to talk about rifle.
That's right.
We're going to do that next as we continue Six in the City.
With EPlus broadband and Watch TV everywhere, you can now take your TV on the go. Just visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to sign up. Then you're all set to catch your favorite shows, movies, and sports wherever and whenever you want on any internet-connected device. Choose from our growing selection of networks from your cable package at no extra charge. Visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to learn more. It's easy to sign up for EPlus Broadband's TV Everywhere.
Want to receive account information via text? When you enroll in JA Alerts, you can. Text to get a bill balance, due date, set a payment extension, receive an outage notification. Reply to report an electric outage. Text JOIN, J-O-I-N, text JOIN to 53248, 53248. Cell phone number must be current and attached to your JA account. Visit jaxenergy.com/textalerts for more information.
Here at the Emergency Operations Center, we rely on EPlus Broadband Fiber Network to better serve Madison County. With high-speed internet, we track storms and natural disasters in real time. Also, fiber internet gives us the speed to host training classes preparing responders from all over the county and state. The phone system allows us flexibility to stay in contact and make conference calls with both in and out of the office with local, state, and federal agencies. Connectivity is an important part of emergency management.
Denise Walton is with us, and she works with the Regional Interfaith Association, RIFA, as we call it. That's right. Good to see you. We got construction we'll talk about in a moment, but you're out this summer, got a special program underway.
We do. August the 5th is Pack the Bus, and that is when we pull the school buses up in front of the grocery stores. There's 3 Kroger and the Walmart locations.
Okay.
And we're accepting donations of canned goods, and all of that goes for the snack backpack program that starts up when school starts.
You do provide people a list as they're going to the store, right?
Yes, we do. Absolutely.
So you're working the Walmarts, North and South,
yes,
and
sir.
the Krogers.
And all 3 Krogers.
And there's a list online that we can download too, right?
Yes, absolutely. It's items for the snack backpack program, which goes to feed the kids during the
summer with the snack backpack program. Of course, work through schools. You're out with the bus every day somewhere.
Yes, the Bus Stop Cafe. If you've been by RIFA or down Airways, you see the big tie-dyed bus, and that goes out every day to varied locations throughout West Tennessee and through Jackson in our most vulnerable areas, where the students can come on the bus. Anybody from 0 to 18 can hop on the bus and have lunch every day. And then on Thursdays and Fridays, we send home the snack backpacks for the weekend.
Oh, is that
as
right?
well? Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So those go out
right
every.
off that bus.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
So those are targeted, selected neighborhoods.
Yes,
Okay.
feeding the kiddos who would receive those snack backpacks throughout the school year as well. It's a lot of those same families.
Trying to keep that consistency
Yes,
going.
absolutely.
The Pack the Bus coming up August the 5th, so we'll get ready for that. Then in September, it's time for construction.
It is indeed our big signature event. So a lot of fun. We got somebody here that's got firsthand knowledge of that. We were just talking about the teams during the break. We're still looking for teams who will come and build the structures here at the Civic Center. And of course, all the food that's used to build those structures comes back to RIFA at the end of the night. And we're looking for sponsors as well and table sales. And this year we're excited about our entertainment again this year.
Right.
It's the Cleverleys. And we've had a lot of folks who are familiar with them. They were here a few years ago. It was a sold-out event at the NED, and Lisa saw them, loved them, and so we're thrilled to bring them back to Jackson.
Well, so tell us about the Cleverleys.
It's a bluegrass comedy group, and so it's 6 guys who played varied instruments, incredibly talented. And there's some mixing up of some words and some rewriting of some songs and a lot of comedy, and it's family-friendly. It's a whole lot of fun. We've watched several video clips at my house now. I can't wait. They're excited. They're real excited about them being here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now, is there any stipulation for teams? Do you have to have any kind of background? Do you have to have any kind of
Not necessarily, but we kind of recommend that you have an engineer take a look to make sure that things are going to stay. You know what it takes to build that structure, with bags of rice and canned goods. There's got to be some ingenuity, some knowledge and skill that I do not possess. But, when they start rolling those big skids and pallets of food in, I'm like, what is about to happen? Last year was my first time to see it.
Oh, okay.
It was unbelievable what people can make.
JA had one year that y'all did with the blue flame.
We
and
did.
that was like tuna cans or something.
It was all tuna cans.
But they turned. I mean, it was like
a certain way, so the labels
yeah, so and it was just like,
it was pretty interesting.
I would think, don't breathe, it's going to fall over.
You would think, and it's amazing what folks can do. And then last year, the Top Gun was here. We had a witch's brew with a little broom. The flag, the Tennessee flag last year, they were just amazing. It's amazing what people do. And
from just a few amount of cans to a large amount of cans.
Absolutely.
The sculptures can range from anything.
Mm-hmm.
So
absolutely. And the creativity and all that is kind of under wraps.
Have you ever had one to fall over like when you were building it or something?
Who, us?
Yeah.
Well, I won't go there.
I mean, I just wondered. Because you see them when they're finished, it's like, okay.
Well, not at the competition.
Oh, okay. Just in design.
You do
pre-build.
pre-build.
Okay.
And so.
Well, for these engineers and stuff, this is serious business.
It is.
It's smack talk kind of thing.
I was going to say there's some friendly competition, but last year I was like, okay, it's getting kind of tense. Just kidding. It's all in good fun. All in good fun.
So construction, what is the date?
September the 28th. It's on a Thursday night.
Thursday night, okay. So let's get ready.
Yes.
Tickets, sponsorships, all that ready
Tables,
to go right
yes,
now?
sir. All of that. Everything is accessible through our social media and through the RIFA website, which is rifajackson.org.
Right. You still doing the auction?
Oh, absolutely, yes. In fact, we are having folks pick things up right now. So Ellen is gathering items, curating items as we speak. Yes, sir.
All right. It's amazing work that they do.
It is.
Thank you.
It's great.
Yeah.
We appreciate you guys having us here. Yes.
From the soup kitchen to the thrift store to the
Snack backpack.
bus stop,
Yes.
cafe, snack, and senior staples.
Senior adults, yes, we try to make
8
sure
different ministries at Rifa.
Yes, fighting hunger.
Well, Denise, it's always good to see you.
It is
We
good to have you.
appreciate
Thank you guys for
everything that's
having
done there, and to all the folks that participate in this. We certainly
absolutely.
appreciate as well. It happens because
Don't
of
forget to
volunteers
pack
and
the
donors.
bus.
Pack the bus, August the 5th. Well, we're going to the main stage. These
Yes,
guys
we
got
are.
a brand new album out. We visited with them, I don't know, several months ago. And here they're back. Band of Jones.
Jones.
It's been a while since we talked. It's probably been too long. Wouldn't blame you one bit if your patience were gone. Deep down I know better. It's just hard to see. You keep giving second chances to an old fool like me. Is there still room at the cross for me? 'Cause I've grown awfully tired of this life that I lead. I've gotten about as far away from you as an old boy can be. Is there still room at the cross for me? Sometimes I try to find the words to pray. I guess I let my guilt and pride get in the way. I know I don't deserve a single thing, but do you have a little grace left for me? Is there still room at the cross for me? I've grown awfully tired of this life that I lead. I've gotten about as far away from you as an old boy can be. Is there still room at the cross for me? I know I'm about as low as they come. But can you still forgive the things that I've done? Is there still room at the cross for me? I've grown awfully tired of this life that I lead. I've gotten about as far away from you as an old boy can be. Is there still room at the cross for me? I've gotten about as far away from you as an old boy can be. Is there still room at the cross for me? Is there still room at the cross for me?
Donating blood is safe, easy, and in less than an hour, you can save up to 3 lives. If you've donated with us before, thank you. We can't wait to see you again. If you've never donated before, now is the time. Give blood at Lifeline Blood Services today.
System Operational Achievement Recognition, the SOAR Award, is the American Public Gas Association's recognition for excellence in a natural gas utility. The award covers employee safety, system improvement, system integrity, workforce development. There are over 700 APGA members. In 2022, 14 of those systems received a SOAR Award. But the top-level gold SOAR Award, only one system, the Natural Gas Division of the Jackson Energy Authority. Being an industry leader is all a part of JEA today.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me.
That was perfect.
But I heard every word.
Every 2 seconds, someone in the U.S. needs blood. Lifeline Blood Services provides blood to 17 hospitals and 12 AirVac services in 20 counties. To make your donation, you can come to one of our 2 locations today.
Welcome back to Six in the City. Folks, in Jackson, Madison County Public Library with us. One of those is Dinah Harris, who's celebrating her wedding anniversary today and decided to spend it here.
That's right.
How many years?
43.
43.
Like I said, we married right out of kindergarten.
Yeah, yeah, we were talking about that. How 18 seemed a lot more mature in those years than it does now, doesn't it?
Yes.
And
well,
Jennifer
congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Jennifer
Very
Kilburn is with
blessed.
us as well. Well, we got a lot of things going on in the library. One thing, we got an event coming up, Books of Madison County. We're going to be having people on from that.
Right. All I wanted to really tell you about that today is to save the date. It's August 15th, which is actually my birthday. So
Is that
all
right?
these wonderful
Well,
things
you
happening
work on
these
all the right
important
days.
Yeah. Sean Dietrich's coming, and he's amazing.
Now,
And
he's been here prior,
He
right?
came last year, and he's back by popular demand.
Okay,
He
if
was
we want to see
so
him.
interesting, and I think the title of the thing is "You Are My Sunshine," which is his latest book.
Okay.
So it's going to be really neat. So just save that date.
Save that date, August the 15th.
August 15th.
All right, so put that on your
Mm-hmm.
calendar.
All right, so what we got going on at the library?
Well, we've got lots and lots of things going on in the library. Like I was telling y'all last month, 14,000 people came in the library during the month of May, and that wasn't even during our summer reading. We just started that the 1st of June. So
Wow.
we're expecting our numbers to be even higher. So people are really coming in. We've got all kinds of programming going on. And Shane, my adult services librarian, he wanted me to share with you the podcast, which he and Kelly Killingsworth make. It's called Facts from the Stacks. It's so entertaining. If you haven't listened to it, you will want to listen to it. It's
And
just
is that
it's
just on
so
your
funny.
website?
Well, you can go to Podbean. We do post it like
can
when the
link
new episodes are available. We'll post it on Facebook. You can get to it from our website. And we want people to also comment and tell us what they're reading, you know, and we might even share that on the podcast. And what are the topics? Because what they'll do is they'll pick a topic and they'll research on it, and then they'll get books from the library that they'll read, and they'll share with you about the books and all. It's really entertaining. They're hilarious together. I would really brag more, but I'd be afraid that somebody'd steal them and put them on the radio. They're so good. And then we have a little community garden out in our Rotary Park.
Okay.
And so there's a box of supplies right there by it, and they're encouraging the community to participate, to come water the plants, weed them. There's a log there that they want you to sign, so we'll know that. Make sure it don't get overwatered.
Okay.
There's corn and squash and tomatoes and okra and melons.
Okay, wow.
And this is where?
It's in Rotary
Rotary
Park.
Park, right next to the
It's
library,
very
downtown.
close to there's a door on that wall that goes into the children's area, and it's right
Right,
there outside
right.
that door.
Okay.
And then for the adults, we just have lots of arts and crafts that you can come on Mondays at 11 and Wednesdays at 12 and make things, anything, use our supplies and make whatever you'd like.
The makerspace
Yeah.
also. Okay, fantastic.
And we are going to have a big read in October, so just kind of keep that on your radar. A community read, the big read, we got a grant to do that. So we're, just like I said,
Now, you're
so
counting
many
the people who
things.
are coming in the library now. You
Yes,
say we have thousands of visitors.
14,000 in May.
14,000
And some of those would be the same people, but
Right.
if you even count off a couple of thousand for that, you still got 12,000.
Using
I
the
don't know
library.
any other government
Fantastic.
office in Madison County that has that kind of foot traffic.
This would be the clerk's office where we get tags and marriage licenses. Jennifer, what's going on in the children's section?
A lot. We have
Okay.
a lot of people too. We had 32, I think, children at story time this morning.
Oh, wow.
So that's fun.
That was just this morning.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
this
my.
morning. I add a third story time each week during the summer so that the crowds won't be just crazy. So I do Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday story times. We have a program to help with math skills, fun program math, on Tuesday
Yeah, because math and
afternoons.
fun usually aren't used in the same
But it
sentence.
is really fun. And then on Thursday afternoons, we have a reading help, and that's also fun. And we have the therapy dogs, the West Tennessee therapy dogs.
Okay.
We have some dog visitor who comes and is trained for the kids to read to him.
Is
It's
that
very
right?
sweet, stress-free
Interesting.
way to practice your reading.
Reading.
That's been
That's right,
a
'cause the
really
dog's
sweet
not gonna
program.
yell at you or bark or anything.
Right, the dog doesn't, you don't feel nervous to read to a
Yeah,
dog
that's
even
right.
if you mess up, because
Yeah.
the dog doesn't judge you because they can't read either.
That we know of.
Yeah, that we know of.
On Friday mornings all summer, we have something fun, different each Friday morning for big kids. This week we have an illustrator coming, Rich Davis from
Okay.
Arkansas, and the kids draw along with him, and he's
Okay.
hilarious and inspiring.
All right.
And the next Friday we're doing Squishmallow Day.
Yeah,
You know those
Squishmallows, the pillows, right?
Yeah, so everybody brings a Squishmallow, and we're going to do games and crafts
All right.
and things like that. So we have a lot,
And all of
almost
this
every
is
day of the
on-
week.
All of this is on the website on the calendar, right?
Yes.
So if people want
So what's the
more
website?
information.
jmclibrary.org.
Okay, jmclibrary.org. That's just scratching the surface.
That's right.
Barely of what's
Always
happening in
something
the library.
going on at the library.
And now the
so.
electronic access, you can go anywhere in the world and get anything you need.
Reads and Hoopla, the skyrocketing the use of
Okay.
the ebooks. And all.
Wow, all right, great.
Awesome.
It's good to see you both.
It is good to have you,
Appreciate the work
ladies.
you do. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
43 years, and I guess congratulations your husband. He found the right woman. Not easily done.
Condolences to him and
That's right.
congratulations to him.
Not easily done, so it's good. We're going back to the main
That's
stage.
right.
We're glad to have these guys back with us. This is the Band of Jones.
Well, I'm not the man I need to be. I guess the devil gets the best of me. Looking in the mirror, it's plain to see that I'm not the man I need to be. Well, I lose faith when times get rough. I don't go to church or pray enough. I think I'm strong and I act tough, but I lose faith when times get rough. If I could have a little talk with Jesus, it'd be alright, but I can't seem to find him tonight. I'm just praying that he don't give up on me, 'cause I'm not the man I need to be. Yeah, I'm not the man I need to be. I wanna go to heaven, but I act like hell. And don't lie like a penny in a wishing well. Yeah, I love the Lord, but it's hard to tell. I wanna go to heaven, but I act like hell. If I could have a little talk with Jesus, it'd be alright, but I can't seem to find him tonight. Just praying that he don't give up on me, 'cause I'm not the man I need to be. Yeah, I'm not the man I need to be. If I could have a little talk with Jesus, it'd be alright, but I can't seem to find him tonight. Just praying that he don't give up on me, 'cause I'm not the man I need to be. Yeah, I'm not the man I need to be.
The family's visit to the forest inspired a beautiful question. Mother, mother, am I a tree? You tell me to stand tall. You tell me to stay rooted. I think I am a tree. My child, of course you are. But what kind of tree will you be? The kind to hug or the kind to climb? Doesn't matter what you choose, so long as you choose to be a tree that's kind.
Make the forest part of your story at a park near you. Find one at discovertheforest.org.
Tired of internet that leaves you waiting and monitoring your usage with extra fees? Switch to EPlus Broadband from the Jackson Energy Authority for fiber optic internet with the fastest speeds to keep everyone connected. Enjoy being online as much as you want without worrying about extra fees or data usage limits. Perfect for when you need to download and upload large files, stream videos, or use your favorite video conferencing app. EPlus Broadband, fastest internet, no data caps, no slowdowns, no worries.
That's my neighbor, Joe. Hey, Joe. Hey, John. Joe's about to make a very big mistake. Hey, Joe, you think it might be a good idea to call 811 to have your underground utilities marked before you start digging?
John, that's just for big projects.
Actually, it's for any digging project. Hey, congratulations, Joe. You found your electric line. Remember, safe digging always begins with a free call to 811. You want to borrow my phone, buddy?
Well, we're going to talk about yoga.
That's right. A different kind of yoga.
Well, that's what I understand, because yoga, when somebody says yoga, I think about people who look like a pretzel, but somehow it doesn't hurt.
And we still do that.
Yeah, you still. Angie is with us, and she's got a brand new business called 3-in-1 Yoga, and it is trauma-informed.
So,
Trauma-informed yoga.
All right, hold that microphone close.
Yeah, what exactly is trauma-informed yoga?
So a lot of times people who have experienced trauma, they have triggers that, so they've been abused maybe or something like that. So we have to change our language to be sensitive to any kind of triggers that there might be. Okay. We also don't make demands. Everything's a choice. So as the instructor, I have offerings. I invite people to do certain practices. All right. And they get to choose. So if they don't feel ready to participate in a specific activity, they can opt out or do their own thing. Same thing with a pose, one of them pretzel poses we're talking about.
Yeah, okay.
If you don't feel safe in that pose, or you don't feel comfortable, you can do something you do feel comfortable in. So I'm not going to be very demanding. Okay. So one of the things that makes this so unique is that the scientists are discovering is that when someone experiences a trauma, there's actual damage to the brain that occurs. And there are pathways that connect our thinking and our thoughts and our experiences to our ability to express that. All right. And when you experience a trauma, those pathways die. And so sometimes people literally don't have the words to be able to talk about their experience and their feelings in therapy. And so one of the things yoga does is that through cross-body movement, it helps rebuild those connections. Okay. And so then people are able to talk about their feelings and things in therapy, so it's a very useful additive tool. And then, of course, we do the exercises.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
how do you get your clientele? Is it referral or is it walk-ins? Or
so I have talked to several therapists. I have given them brochures and information, and yes, they are referring their clients. I also have a website. You do not have to have experienced a trauma to be in one of my classes. I will not ask you if you've experienced a trauma. I'm just going to assume that you might have. And I'm never going to put anybody on the spot. It's going to be it's a yoga class, so we are going to do exercises. But I also include breath work exercises, which help if you are triggered. You can use breath work to help calm you down. If you're starting to feel like a panic attack coming on or something like that. One thing is they lose a sense of control over their body. They start to disassociate from their body. Even feel their body parts will feel numb for what seems like no reason. So we do some meditations and things that help reconnect the mind to the body, because it's that numbness and that disassociation and the or if we're talking about PTSD triggers where they start sweating and their heart is racing because they're triggered, it's a mind-body disconnect. And so what yoga does, through meditations and the exercises, you start to connect that mind back to your body and regain control.
Okay. How do people find out about you, or where are you located?
So I have a website. It's 3in1yoga.com, and it is all spelled out. There's no letters, numbers.
Okay.
And you can also call at 731-300-1574. And I have an email, info@3in1yoga.com.
And you're located where?
We're at 26 Lamar Circle. Now, I share the office, so I'm not there often. So you don't want to just show up there. You definitely want to
Need
get
to
on the
call or email.
website. Yes. And I have a calendar on my website so you can see when my classes are. So you can just show up to the class, but you want to know when and where to show up. So, yeah.
So anybody of any skill level, you can start wherever
Yes,
you are.
yes, because I will tailor that to your skill level.
Okay. Well, it's good to meet you.
It is.
Thank
Very
you.
nice to meet
Fascinating
you and
to
learn
know
about
about
trauma-informed yoga. So it's 3-in-1 Yoga.
All right. 3-in-1 yoga. And just spell it out, no hyphens or anything, just 3-in-1
Correct.
yoga.
3-in-1 yoga spelled out. Or it may be easier just to call 731-300-1574.
Okay. All right. And it's good to see you.
Thanks so much.
Continue
Appreciate
best.
it.
We'll be back with more as we continue. Six in the City.
I'm Mark Taylor. I'm the owner of Renew Biomedical Services based out of here in Jackson, Tennessee. We're a provider of biomedical services for medical professionals. At Renew Biomedical, our use of telecom is of utmost importance. We have to reach our customers in a timely fashion so we can diagnose and service their equipment needs. So EPlus Broadband allows Renew Biomedical to connect effectively with our customers in whichever way they choose, via email, phone, Skype, teleconferencing, in any way you can imagine.
For 9 years, the READ team has helped over 2,200 second graders read better through coaching and friendships. Students have increased their word recognition by as much as 300%. Reading on grade level opens the door for Google searches, driver's licenses, and career opportunities. Invest 1 hour a week to give our second graders every chance to read on grade level. Go to thereadteam.org to sign up. The READ Team, changing our community one word at a time, in partnership with JMCSS, Leaders Education Foundation, and United Way of West Tennessee. But you already knew that because you can read.
Say it and see it with voice control. Find your favorites faster across live, recorded, and streaming TV. Movies, shows, news, sports, music are just a voice command away. Show me action movies. Just for kids. Every result personalized based on viewing habits and time of day. Say it, watch it. It's that easy with the power of voice control.
Well, we're headed toward July 4th. In fact, we'll not be here next week because of July 4th, right?
Our offices will be closed. So
We're going to be visiting with the fire chief and the fire department out near the airport. Fire Chief Eric Turner is with us, Madison County Fire Department, and Brian Kemp with us. The Firefighters Freedom Festival, and this is in its 11th year, 10th festival.
10th festival, yeah.
Wow.
We took a year off for COVID.
COVID.
It's our 10th annual festival.
All right. That's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work, but we enjoy it, and it's worthwhile.
So what got this started?
Well, our intention of this, and we wanted to provide a safe environment for people to come and bring their families. And we were seeing a lot of firework-related fires, consumer-grade fireworks, causing fires and injuries.
Okay.
So our spin was to try to give them a safe place to go and something to do on the 4th.
Let y'all handle the fireworks,
Yes.
and
Let the
we just come and
professionals.
watch and eat the food,
That's
right?
correct. That's correct.
And not have y'all out on July 4th
That's
putting
right.
out fires all over the county.
Right, absolutely.
Very good. So it has met expectations, I tell you, because you have huge crowds out there.
The first year we did it, we didn't know what to expect, and we were really surprised. And it's grown every year.
Yeah.
So,
Well, the city of Jackson did a fireworks show at the fairgrounds for several years, and they quit doing that after the ball team came in and all that stuff. But
So
then
now
the ball
this
team
is-
wasn't always there on July 4th.
That's
and
correct.
So you guys stepped in. So it's great. You got entertainment stuff. What time do you start
we
the
do,
afternoon?
gates open at 3.
3.
And then we have an opening ceremony at 5, and the Kimberly Helton Band comes on at 5:30.
Okay.
So there'll be refreshments, kids' rides, and all that stuff going on from the time we open the gates up until 8:45. We shut the rides down, and then we look forward to a fireworks show. Usually it's around 9 when it gets good and dark.
Okay.
And is there any cost for this?
There's no cost except for the for the food itself. Yeah.
Okay.
And you can bring a picnic lunch if you'd like, but everything else is free.
And we need to bring chairs, lawn chairs,
you can
and
bring lawn
blankets or
chairs if
whatever?
you want. You bring a push-up tent if you'd like. We'll make announcements to drop them before the fireworks. But just come in and it's kind of sit on the ground, do what you want to, and enjoy yourself.
All right. Well,
Some people set up early. I mean, it's kind of like Starlight Symphony. I mean, they got there
Yes.
early part of the afternoon and get ready to
Go
go.
and mark your spot.
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Get the best spot.
Well, Brian, we've let the chief do all the talking. What do you want to add to this?
Well, that's all right. I just want to thank our sponsors. Sarah Chevrolet is our stage sponsor. They have been for a long time. And then we have Pat Brown School of Dancing.
Oh, yeah.
That's a sponsor. And we have Cashmaster. And we have McKellar Sipes Regional Airport. Okay. And they've all been platinum sponsors ever since we started. And we sure appreciate those. We have a lot of other sponsors that help with the event. And they'll be mentioned during the event. So
if people want to sponsor, what do they do?
They just contact us at the fire department and ask for myself or the chief, and we'll come out and meet with them and get their sponsorship lined up and go from there.
All right.
One thing we're seeing with fire service, a lot more emergency calls and stuff. Are y'all seeing the same thing happening there?
We do. We've transitioned into doing a lot more medical stuff. Fires as a whole have gone down as far as residential fire with our good work and fire prevention and that kind of thing. A lot of times the fires are worse than they were, but there's less of them. So we've kind of transitioned in an area to be able to be more used to the citizens and the communities.
So you are kind of the frontline emergency response.
We do. We have what we call a first responder program, so they arrive on the scene and start care until the EMS unit can arrive.
Wow. Okay. It's important work.
It's
How many calls are you getting a year, Chief?
It's gone up every year. We're well over 3,000 calls a year.
This is in Madison County. This is all volunteer. I mean,
we're a combination department now.
Yeah.
We have a scattered, small paid staff, but mainly volunteers.
Volunteers. I mean, it's just an extraordinary frontline service. Chief Kelly Holmes ran this for many, many years, and so it's been a great tradition here.
It has.
Madison County, I guess, was the first county in rural West Tennessee to have a fire department.
I'm not sure. It was back in the 50s
when it started, but it's an extraordinary history. Well, the Firefighters Freedom Festival, everybody's invited. July the 4th, next Tuesday.
That's right. Gates open at 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. So let's get ready. And Kimberly Hilton, it's going to the top of the line. So it'll be a great show.
Yes, sir.
Great night. Appreciate the work y'all do.
Thank you so much.
You want to just contact the fire department. Best way to do that is
731-424-5577.
5577. Easy enough.
Anything else we need to say? Okay, we want to check in with our boss over here.
That's right.
She's,
make sure everything's
she wouldn't get on
good.
camera, but she's here, so directing everything. It's good to see you both.
It
Appreciate
is.
your
Good to
work.
have y'all.
Appreciate
Thanks so
y'all's work
much.
very
Appreciate
much.
for having me.
We're going back to the main stage. We welcome once again, right from their studio, I guess. They may be on the road. We don't know where, but we're going to find out with a band of Jones.
Big white letters on the windshield, $1,000 OVO. Seemed like one heck of a deal. Do it just turned 16-year-old. My old man was asking questions about the mileage and the year. When I politely interrupted, said, let's get one thing clear. Does it have a radio? Can it play Haggard and Jones? Will it tune me to Waylon and Hank Williams' song? Well, I don't care what it looks like or how fast you'll go. The only thing that I need to know is, does it have a radio? Well, I had it all shined up to go out on a Friday night. I had that evening all lined up with a girl that I liked. When I pulled into her driveway and she walked up to my door, she said, before I get in this truck, well, I just gotta know, does it have a radio? Can it play Haggard and Jones? Will it turn me to everything that I need to know. Does it have a radio?
It stands out in the landscape. It's the newest and largest water tank in the JEA system. Located northeast of McKellar-Sipes Airport, it holds 2.5 million gallons of water. Construction costs just shy of $4 million. But it will supply water and the water pressure necessary to sustain fire hydrants in an expanding industrial and commercial area of Jackson. Meeting needs and building for the future, all a part of JEA today.
From time to time, life may throw us a curveball. Even with the best of efforts, maintaining the essentials like utilities can be difficult. With UtiliCare, you can make a donation to help provide utility assistance to families right here in Jackson. Your contribution makes a difference for those families struggling to pay utility bills. Go online to learn more or donate. jaxenergy.com/UtiliCare.
Well, we've got a very young writer with us.
Yes, we do.
Glad to have him
Actually,
with us. He's got a book signing.
Youngest author in Jackson,
Jackson.
Tennessee.
Got a book signing coming up at the library July the 8th. Right, July the 8th. And so we're, Marion Harris is with us, and his mother's with us, Ebony Harris as well. His book is called My Favorite Animal, and it's Marion's Friends, My Favorite Animal. He not only wrote the book, you're the illustrator.
Yes, sir.
Multi-talented man here, all right? So when did you know you could do this?
One day I was just writing, because that's what I do best normally.
Okay.
And I just showed my mom my art and my writing, and she said it would be a good book idea. So I just put everything together, and she helped me publish it.
All right, so what did you see, Mom, that where you said, you know? Because sometimes your mother say, oh, that's very nice, and you know it's not, but your mother always loves what you do.
Mama always has to say it looks good, even though it doesn't, but.
Don't let anybody else see this. Yeah. All right.
Well, what I saw, he always draws, and he always writes. And when he brought it to me, I would see all the different animals, and he had already wrote out the what each animal done, and had the characters developed, and I was like, it was just coinciding and going. I was like, this can be a book of Mario. And he always talked about writing a book. And I'm like, you can do it now. It doesn't matter your age. You can write it now.
So what's the steps then in getting this published?
First, I had to obviously write and draw the book. And then I gave it to my editor. She edited it, sent it back a few times, edited it, and sent it back a few more times.
Well, at least you got. So how did you find an editor? You know, you just don't go walking down the street saying, "Hey, would you like to edit a book?"
Through my mom, she found one.
Okay. Yes. So Mom's going to be the business manager here. Right? Movie rights are up for negotiations.
That's exactly right.
So what's this book about then?
It's about animals, and I always had a love for animals, so I wanted to express that in my book. So I showed how the different children can have their favorite animal and describe the different attributes of the animal and the characteristics.
This is designed for a reader of what age?
Like between 1 and 6.
So preschool?
Preschool.
Okay. All right. Now, you got a book signing coming up.
Yes, sir.
So when's it going to be?
It's going to be on July the 8th at 1 o'clock at the
So that's next week. That's next Friday or Saturday? When is it?
It's on a
Saturday.
Next Saturday, July the 8th.
At the library downtown?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
What time is it?
At 1 o'clock.
Okay. Is this the first one you've done book signing?
It is.
So you do reading from the book, or?
I will actually be reading, and I would love for a lot of children to come, because that'd be my first public reading of my book.
First public reading, okay.
All right, fantastic.
First book, so you're going to have a second, third, fourth, fifth?
Yes, ma'am.
Already started. Okay, all right. All right.
So this turned out to be a good experience then?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You know, I can see Mom saying we're getting a series of 10.
He's found his groove.
If you
He's
don't
going
mind
to
me
get
asking,
his
what
groove.
age are you? What grade?
I am going to the 9th grade.
Ninth
Ninth
grade.
grade.
Okay. All right. Well, fantastic. All right. So your first book signing, and then you've already got other work underway. So, will there be a continuation of this theme or totally new stuff?
I think it'd be a totally new subject.
Totally new subject. Okay.
All right.
Branch out into something different, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, congratulations on everything.
That's awesome.
You know,
I wouldn't even.
right idea, right mom. You know.
Yeah.
We're going to get an editor and publisher. You know. Okay.
Mama knows.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, like I said, well, it's good. You know, because like I said, your mother, you know, when you show her the stuff, it's like, oh, that's really good. I said, don't let anybody else see it. And so
She didn't just put it on the refrigerator.
Ebony,
She got it published.
Ebony said,
She got it published.
Ebony said, I think we're onto something here.
When you see greatness, you got to go ahead and push it.
Push it,
That's
yeah,
right.
that's exactly
That's
right.
exactly right.
We'll help people to try it. July the 8th, that'll be Saturday week as we're doing
Saturday, that's right.
this.
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock at the library.
Downtown library.
Okay. How soon before the next book comes out then?
I don't know yet. I'm still working
Just
on
depends,
it. Yes,
right?
ma'am.
And can people buy your book?
They can order it on Amazon or buy it directly from me.
Okay.
And they can contact me through my Gmail at cjomari1311@gmail.com.
Okay. How long did it take you to write the book?
About 3 months.
Okay.
3 months.
All right, so once
Okay.
again, is it a Facebook page or website that you've got?
I have a
Well, you can just
Facebook
go to
page,
Amazon.
but you can
Just
go
go
to
to
Amazon. and order
Amazon.
it.
Okay. And so Marion, it's O-M-A-R-I-O-N. Marion
Marion's
Harris.
Friends, my favorite
Yeah,
animal.
Marion's Friends. Yeah, there you go.
Well, it's
So
a
check
pleasure
that
to
out.
meet you. I'm
Real honor
excited
having
for
you.
you. That's
Continued,
awesome.
Yes,
Continued best.
sir.
All right, so it's good to see you again.
Yes,
I
yes, you are
appreciate it very
too.
much. We're going to be right back with more, including a Band of Jones, as we continue Six in the City.
Hey, have you heard about 4 Minute City? Do you know what it is?
Our city has over 100 sudden cardiac arrests every year.
That's why the 4 Minute City program was created.
By placing easy-to-use defibrillators in homes and businesses throughout Jackson, we can save lives.
This is not some hypothetical. This is real.
But it's up to us. Want to do something good?
Come on, Jackson. Get involved.
You just might save my life.
And I might save yours.
For the most reliable drinking water supply at the highest quality, reach for the tap. Our tap water is safe and continues to exceed all government requirements. For more information about our drinking water, visit www.jaxenergy.com/JEACCR.
Move over. It's the law. When approaching work vehicles or crews, move over to create a safety zone. It protects utility workers, law enforcement, firefighters, and emergency personnel. It's not an option. Slow down. It could save a life. Stay safe. Move over.
Honey, what I think you need is a socket wrench.
I played JV basketball.
I'm sorry. I don't think it looks right.
This is good, and it's all good, baby.
Is it really all good?
If you love me enough to routinely test your handyman skills, not to mention the strength of your marriage, then of course you'll visit nhtsa.gov/therightseat to make sure I'm in the right car seat.
I'm gonna call my dad.
Thanks to all of our guests. What an amazing variety of things that happen in the city.
know.
You know,
Crazy
they-
stuff.
everything
14
from
and writing a book.
Young author, and then trauma yoga and
Trauma
everything,
yoga?
fireworks and
I know
everything
it.
else. So it's a splendid place to be. Stacey Mitchart's going to be at the AMP Friday night.
That's right.
It's going to be about 950 degrees.
Oh, my gosh.
So hydrate.
If you got a fan, you better
I
bring
think
it.
they were talking to Stacey and said, don't wear your white suit, just
Yeah.
wear jeans and a shirt or something.
You better
So
wear something cool.
It should be fun. Yeah, it
That's
should be
right.
fun.
Well, coming up June 29th through July 4th is the White Squirrel Festival.
Oh, is that right? That's in Kenton,
Yeah,
Tennessee.
in Kenton.
Okay.
And then Rhythm on the Rails is going to be happening again. John Schneider is going to be at Williams Auditorium on the 30th of
Oh, is that
June.
right?
Yeah, it's 7 o'clock.
Okay.
Yes, if you're a fan of John Schneider, a great opportunity to see him. And then, of course, Stacey Mitchard at the AMP. The Planetarium is doing 2 shows on the 29th, 5:30 and 6:30 of seasonal stargazing.
Right.
And then they're doing it again on the 30th at 1:30. So, lots
I'll
of
get these utensils out here where I can make sure I read these things. Special community champion recognition was presented by Leaders Credit Union to Bob Arrington and Janet Silver for their work with the Friends of Heart.
Okay.
And so that was very nice for Christian. And then the West Star Leadership class, you've been through Leadership Jackson, there's a
Yes.
West Star program.
Sure is.
Pete Johnson, who's chair of our Board of Education, just completed that, along with Dr. Kyle Barron, Vice President for Student Services at Jackson State. And then Tosh Newman, who directs the Civic Center here. We work with him all the time. And then Donna Steins, who's been with us several times, and she's with the West Tennessee Healthcare and their new foundation.
That's right.
And so we had a bunch of folks.
Graduate.
There were what, over 28 class members.
Yes.
We had 4 from Jackson.
That's right.
And then Casey Jones Village just had the special flag retirement service ceremony and all out there this past Saturday. And PBS WLJT Channel 11 was there, and they're going to start showing that on replays starting.
Yeah. Miss Volunteer America just happened this last week. Totally different scenery here at the Civic Center. At the Civic Center
we
versus
saw Allison
last
on the
week.
way in. They were still, and Terry Bivens, all the people, they're still
cleaning up.
Talking about a lot of decorations. They're here days later, still fixing up. So be checking that, and LJT is going to have that flag retirement starting July 3rd. They'll have it July 3rd, 4th, and several other days after that. So, all right. Well, it's good to see you.
It's good to see
Hope
you.
you have a good 4th, and I hope everybody out there has a good 4th.
Right.
And we'll look
Be
forward
sure to join us online at EPlus TV6.com.
That's right,
Facebook,
EPlus TV6.com.
Twitter.
Find us on YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube.
Or just repeat several times.
That's right.
All right. Well, we're going to close this out.
That's right.
Thanks for being with us. We're going to close this out with a Band of Jones.
See you next week.
Look here, fellas, I know we've been working a lot, but we got some parts we really got to work and get out this weekend, so y'all gonna have to work Saturday.
I don't know about y'all, but I ain't coming tomorrow. Looks like I ain't either.
Well, it's Friday evening, 3 o'clock. I'm punching out and getting off. I'm free in a roundabout way. 40 hours is more than enough for breaking my back and busting my butt. It's time this cowboy ride away. Climbing my truck, crank that old Alpine, and it's away from all this overtime. 'Cause I could be Amarillo by morning. I cross my heart, you better write this down. I'll be calling in Monday morning. 'Cause if I know me, I'm about to come unwound. Yeah, I might get carried away. Take a vacay to Marina Del Rey and wake up with Fort Worth on my mind. Yeah, I'm on straight time. Yeah, I'm staring at a blue clear skies. I hit the highway out of town. Could end up on the seashores of old Mexico. Right or wrong, I'm driving home, blaring every King George song. Guess I should stay, but I just as soon go. This grind ain't working for me. I'd rather chill on some oceanfront property, or I could be in Amarillo by morning. I cross my heart, you better write this down.